everyone, welcome back to the show. I'm Jenny, and as always, I'm here with Mark, our resident tech guru.
Hey Jenny, and hello to all our listeners out there. I'm stoked for today's topic. It's a big one.
Oh yeah, today we're diving into the world of AI robotics, specifically the recent breakthroughs from a company called RoboSense. They just had their 2025 global launch event, and, well, let's just say they unveiled some pretty mind-blowing stuff.
Mind-blowing is an understatement. They introduced a humanoid robotic prototype, which is huge. But even before we get to that, we've got to talk about their new LiDAR products.
Okay, hold up, LiDAR. For anyone who's not familiar, can you give us a quick rundown?
Totally. So LiDAR stands for light detection and ranging. Basically, it's a technology that uses laser light pulses to detect and measure the distance of objects. Think of it like echolocation, but with lasers.
Got it. So, like a bat, but way cooler and probably less likely to get stuck in your hair.
Laughs times exactly. And RoboSense has been making waves with their LiDAR tech. They've just launched 3 new digital LiDAR products, and each one is pretty revolutionary in its own right.
Okay, hit me with the details. What makes these things so special?
All right, so first up, we've got the EM4. This thing is designed for the automotive market, and it's a beast. It has 1080 beams, a detection range of up to 600 meters, and it creates 1080p high-definition 3D perception.
Wait, 1080 beams? That sounds insane. What does that even mean in practical terms?
It means incredibly detailed mapping and object detection. For self-driving cars, this is a game changer. It's like going from a blurry, pixelated image to a super high-res, crystal-clear picture of the world around the vehicle.
Wow, that's like giving cars superhuman vision. I can see how that would be a big deal for autonomous driving.
Totally. And then there's the E1R, which is specifically designed for robotics. It's got automotive-grade reliability, a compact design, and an ultra-wide field of view, 120 degrees by 90 degrees.
So this one's for robots that need to see a lot of their surroundings at once? Like, imagine a robot navigating a crowded warehouse or something.
Precisely. And last but not least, they introduced Airy. This one's all about hemispherical vision. It offers a 360-degree by 90-degree field of view in a compact design. It's perfect for robots that need omnidirectional perception, especially in complex environments.
Okay, that's seriously cool. It's like giving robots eyes in the back of their heads, or, well, all around their heads, I guess.
Right? It's a huge leap forward for robotics. And these innovations mark the transition to a fully digitalized LiDAR era. I mean, the size, resolution, and precision they're achieving are just unprecedented.
So we've got superpowered LiDAR for cars and robots. But you mentioned a humanoid robotic prototype. That's where things get really sci-fi, right?
Oh yeah, this is where it gets wild. RoboSense's goal is to become the global leader in robotics technology platforms, and this prototype is a major step in that direction.
Okay, I'm picturing something like a robot butler, or maybe a robotic assistant in a hospital. Am I on the right track?
You're definitely in the right ballpark. This prototype is designed to be a universal development platform for all sorts of robotics applications. It integrates vision solutions, manipulation solutions, and mobility solutions.
Okay, break those down for me. What do those solutions actually entail?
Sure. So, the vision solutions involve something called the active camera. It's an intelligent ecosystem that merges LiDAR signals and camera data for active environmental perception.
So it's not just seeing, it's actively understanding what it's seeing? Like, it can tell the difference between a chair and a person?
Exactly. Then, there are the manipulation solutions. They showcase something called the Paper 2.0 dexterous hand, which has 20 degrees of freedom. That's a lot of dexterity for a robotic hand.
20 degrees of freedom? So it can move in 20 different ways? That's like, almost as flexible as a human hand, right?
It's getting there. And finally, the mobility solutions include RoboFSD, which enables robots to achieve autonomous point-to-point mobility across various scenarios.
So it can plan its own route and move around without someone having to control it directly? That's pretty advanced.
It is. And what's really cool is that this prototype isn't just a standalone thing. It's meant to accelerate the development of robotics components and solutions across the board.
So it's like a foundation that other developers can build upon? That's a smart move, actually. It's like they're not just creating robots, they're creating an entire ecosystem for robotics development.
Precisely. And that's what makes RoboSense's vision so exciting. They're not just focused on individual products, they're thinking about the bigger picture of how to advance the entire field of robotics.
It's like they're providing the building blocks for a future where robots are much more integrated into our lives, which I have to admit is both exciting and a little bit terrifying.
Laughs. Times I get that. But think about the potential applications. We're talking about robots that could assist in surgeries, help with disaster relief, explore dangerous environments, even care for the elderly.
Okay, when you put it that way, it does sound pretty amazing. And I guess with companies like RoboSense pushing the boundaries of what's possible, we're going to see some incredible advancements in the coming years.
Absolutely. And it's not just about the technology itself, it's also about how it's developed and used. RoboSense seems to be taking a very thoughtful approach, focusing on things like reliability, safety, and ethical considerations.
Which is crucial, especially as we start to see more robots in our everyday lives. We need to make sure they're designed and used responsibly.
Totally. And that's why it's so important to have these conversations and to stay informed about the latest developments in AI and robotics. It's a rapidly evolving field, and it's going to have a huge impact on all of our lives.
Well, Mark, as always, you've given us a ton to think about, and I'm definitely going to be keeping a close eye on RoboSense and their future innovations.
Me too, Jenny. It's an exciting time to be alive, that's for sure. And to our listeners, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Bye, everyone.